Hey guys, sorry I've been absent as of late. I just I just been lazy, I guess. Today going to be Postman Pat. Today going to be and also welcome back to Movie Pitch. Today going to be Postman Pat, Greendale's new residence. So let's begin. After the iconic Postman Pat, and this is all I can probably say because the copyrighted that. Anyway, after we start off in. Really, I wanted it to be set in Pencaster. And by the way, before I even really start, I'm setting this up as like a transitional thing, like to explain the differences between season 5 and 6 of Postman Pat, aka the end of, aka this movie set before special delivery force, so I can explain away what happened. So yeah, yeah. So let's begin. After the we see we see Mrs. Hold on. We see Mr. Pringle thing packed. No problem. And from the school. Dear Mr. Taylor. Dear Mrs. Guys, this is going to be how Mrs. Taylor set up later in the story. Mr. Pringle, the letter that Pat delivered was actually a letter saying that his sister. Yeah, so I'm trying to set up in many things can. So 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 the new stuff can still make some sense. Well, after Pat delivered the letter, he has more letters to deliver. In fact, his entire van is full of letters to other residency. Pat said, boom, 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 boom. He even hums his theme song as he drives around Greendale, and his post van with Jeff. So Pat said, quite low today, Jeff. It's like everyone in Greendale has like, the idea of building a vet around. That's my best cat impersonation, guys. So yeah, I understand. I understand. Everyone must need a letter, but it's still our job to deliver. I'm just really happy that I'm delivering every single letter in my van. Me? Okay, well, Pat, let's cut from Pat. Okay, while Pat's doing that, let's jump to Pencaster. So meanwhile, over in Pencaster, the employees. Now I imagine this all as the art style of the series. So yeah. Anyway, the elderly guy that used to run the Pencaster sorting off as a retirement. Over 75 years of sorting the mail and getting out to the I'm finally retired. The mail won't be the same without you. You know. Well, the mail won't be the same without you, they all said. They all said. The mail won't be the same without you. I always called SDS. You should get a new replacement in months. You're getting a new replacement in in a while. Oh, we're getting a new replacement? Yeah, because I oh, that makes sense. How long until who shows up? His name is Ben. I don't know how long, but just treat him with some respect. I just called SDS. They said that he will be here in a in a month. He will be here in a month. But there's gonna be 2 times. Well, after Pat is done with his rounds in Greendale, that's going to be it for a while. So after the whole manager thing happened, we cut back to Pat finishing up his rounds in Greendale, and that's going to be it for right now. Now we see the other characters. They read their respective lives, saying that Pencaster's in a crisis. That they all have relatives or cousins that live in Pencaster. After that, we cut to a few days later. With Ben coming right. Pat, Allie. Oh, so after everyone in Greendale got that letter that Pencaster needed help, we cut to a few days later. The Pat saying, "Where's the post, Mrs. Goggins?" Sorry, Pat, I've been meaning to tell you. Ever since. Where's the post, Mrs. Goggins? That's the thing, Pat. Because of the guy that's been in charge of the post. And also, you're no longer working for the post service anymore. What? They fired me? No. You see, your old post service got absorbed into a new place called SDS, or Special Delivery Force, and now SDS runs everything. Oh, I have to go all the way to Pencaster to now pick up the post? Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Goggins said, yeah, go to Pencaster. So Pat said, you know what, I don't do it, Mr. Goggins. We're not all the way up to Pencaster. Decided to drive out. We hear nothing. We see that, like, just like season 1 and 2. Just like season 1 and 2. Just like season 1 and 2. We see Pat Mailman drive up. Location. I've never left Greendale. Wow. That's my second time doing. So Pat said, maybe we'll take the train. Nah, I'd rather. Pat, speaking of, he actually decided to drive past the Greendale Rocket Station. Pat said, I almost wanted to drive all the way to... Oh, I'm gonna run more services between Greendale and Pencaster, RJ says in a loud voice. I'm going to get more vehicles and stuff. But it's going to be mostly from Pencastle. I'm going to run it exclusively out of Pencastle. What do you mean exclusively? Said Patrick. Like you're not going the greendale rocket going to run out of here? Oh, it still will, Pat. Pat, what I meant to say was because of me getting a proper railroad. Of me getting a proper railroad. See, why are you driving over with the Pencastle, Pat? Well, because the post is late. Yeah, I was about to tell you that. I did, sir. You know what? I'm gonna ask Ted. Ted Glenn? You haven't talked to Ted Glenn in like a week. Are you still mad? Guys, something that happened with Pat and developing Ted Glenn. But what happened to you between... I thought Ted Glenn was one of your major friends, as they said. Lately, you not... Oh, me and Ted probably got into a... Me and him got into a really bad fight. Let's just put it that way. But I'm worried about you two, said Ajay. It's not healthy for a friend that we're one to now be mad at him. It was all Ted's fault. What? You're saying that it was all Ted? You mean to tell me that Ted Glenn... You mean to tell me that your friend Ted... It was all... I'm a mailman. Man. You see, what really happened at Jay was that he tried to mail a parcel with the wrong number of stamps. He only had 4 stamps, and he clearly needed 5. That's what you two got argument about the number of... And I told him I can't deliver it until I get... Let me get this straight. The entirety of why you're not talking is because he tried to mail something with only 4 stamps and you needed 5. And as you said, I'm leaving for Pencastle right now. Guys, I know that Pat and Tad would probably talk it over, but that's just hilarious that the reason why Pat and Ted are not talking had nothing. It's just because I just find it hilarious how Ted, that, anyway, wait, Pencastle is Pat rolled into Pencastle, found the new foreign office, said, Jess, this is the place, I think. Round! Round, Jess says is all. I'm actually not if Jess and Silent and Postman Pat, then Mars. Round. just says, "Hi, Pat. I..." As Ben Alley said, oh, okay. Before Pat walks in, let's go back to Pencaster. And Ben decided to run. No, Ben Alley came into work today. There was a very Pat and Pat and Ben worked on their very first day. Met each other. And on Ben's very first day of work. So we have a ton of packages. Then let's get them. A lot of them are going to Pencaster. That's right here. But a lot of them are going to Greendale. We have so many ideas. Well, I'm going to tell Glenn I'm sorry for being so negligent, but the right part posted. Actually, before Pat drove all the way to Pencaster, he visited Ted Glenn's house and told him about, and Ted was okay. In fact, he was okay with. He actually wanted to apologize to Pat, and Pat was right there to apologize too. So Pat rang the post office. Can you ship it to Pencaster, please, Pat? Because they're not. In fact, I'm going there anyway. I will. Pat took. What? I added. I looked up how. Yeah, guys, the package is the size is enough for 5 things. And 10 at. So yeah. So, but Pat understood that. So yeah, guys, I'm playing random guys, I might swear a little, but not that much. So yeah, Pat went to and guys, this is what the writer of the book do. He thinks of a story. Of course, before technology, I will show you what he used to do. So Ted and Pat. So after, okay, so that was pretty much. So after Penn drives up to Pencaster, he will Pat come outside. You see the helicopter? Yes, Ben. Yes, Ben. I see it. And, well, SDS stands for Special Delivery, and you're one of the few postmen that we picked. And here's a phone. And it's only me. There's no other guys on this line. You hear. I'll call you all the way. Now, Sid has already arranged for Pat for you to be the first postman to do a special delivery. Right. Oh, really? Really? So, I already have a special delivery for you. You said Ben. And Pat did the first ever spell. Don't worry, guys, we're almost near the end. Pat delivered a couple more as the vet got built. Every character moved. Turns out the economy of Pencaster was just not that great. They couldn't have many postmen, men, and Mr. Mr. Pringle actually had to move out of state or something. While Mrs. Taylor, were, of course, we end with the very first of Postman Pat, where of a Postman Pat special delivery. Really. So yeah, I think that's it. It's a great movie. Yeah, just a little hiccup until my next video. Oh, and I'm hungry. And we'll be back. Goodbye, guys.